Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Popflash Podcast, episode 2. I hope you enjoyed the episode 1, and thank you for joining in for another episode. This is me, Warlord Suspect, and with me here is Hypno. Say hi.
Hi, dude.
Not to me, to the audience, but fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hi,
sexist
everyone.
as shit. Fine.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
What's? Never mind. Never mind.
Okay.
Let's just keep going. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, a lot of things happened during the last podcast and now. DreamHack Masters Malmo, the finals happened, and Fnatic were the
Surprising.
unexpected winner, exactly,
Yeah.
surprising winners of the DreamHack Masters Malmo. And the most surprising fact was they defeated Astralis 2-0 to go into the
Yeah.
finals and then defeat 2-1 Vitality. And it was a really tough match, I would say. But I won't blame Astralis for not playing because they were not playing actually. Like they were playing really bad, and yeah, I won't make this a big hype that Fnatic is back in form and Fnatic is the best team in the world and all that shit. It's not. Still, they have a lot of
But they are looking good. Like they are
yeah,
looking better than they were
exactly. So
previously.
previously, exactly. So the entire time span of 2016 to 2018, it was really bad. Like they only won two tournaments, is it? I think only one. I think they only won the IEM
I
Katowice
don't know.
2018.
Yeah.
So throughout 2 years, they only won one tournament, and now they're back winning another tournament. I hope they win one more before the end of 2019, just to prove that they are actually back. Or I would say this was just a
Hmm.
fluke.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not going to talk about DreamHack Masters Malmo because it's in the past. But something that really struck me that we should talk about is one of the most consistent players and has been a part of Fnatic for like more than what 5 years, I guess. Because 1 year he
Yeah.
was in Cloud9 and Godson and Epsilon combined.
Hmm.
So that is Flusha, the known Vax senior, and
I was going to do the drum rolls, but never mind. You
okay,
just
yeah, it's
went
fine.
straight for it.
Yep.
Okay. Nah.
No hype for this guy.
No,
Uh,
no hype for this guy.
yeah.
We
So
don't know if he's gonna like continue doing good. So let's
yeah,
not build up any hype. Yeah,
exactly.
until we are.
Yeah. So Flusha is known for hitting shots through the smoke and also for three major victories and one major MVP, and that was in 2016. I'm gonna guess. No, they didn't win a major in
Let's
2016.
recheck.
Yeah, maybe they did. Can you do that check until I
Yeah.
spit some more facts, which is Flusha has been a part of Fnatic 3 times because he at first was a part of Epsilon, and he was part of Epsilon for I'm gonna guess 5 months. Was it? Yeah, it was 4 to 5 months for Epsilon, and then he went. He was picked by Fnatic, and just when he was picked to Fnatic, they won a major. That was the
You can see
DreamHack.
the trophies, man. Like so many trophies during
Yeah,
that period.
exactly. So
Like
I'm gonna do
amazing
is
stuff.
I'm gonna name all the trophies that Flusha has won. So just prepare for
Okay.
this. The first one
Yeah.
was DreamHack Winter 2013, the Star Ladder TV Star Series 10, the Faceit League Season 2, ESWC 2014, the Fragbite Masters Season 3, the ESEA Global Invite Season 7, Inferno Online Pantamera, ESL 1 Katowice, DreamHack Open Tours 2015, G Infinity 2015, DreamHack Open Summer 2015, ESL Pro League Season 1. ESL 1 Cologne 2015, DreamHack Winter 2015, Fragbite Masters Season 5, ESL Pro League Season 2, Star Idol I League Star Series 14, I believe, ESL Barcelona, IEM Katowice 2016, WESG 2017, IEM Katowice 2018, and currently, recently, DreamHack Masters Malmo 2019. So, in total, 22 trophies won, 22
Yeah, I think we
major
should like
victories.
add some like hip hop beat like behind that, and it would like make a
Yeah, it's
old hip hop song.
yeah, it's a whole
Like
hip hop song just
yeah.
flexing on. Yeah, I flex on my trophies and shit. Damn,
Yeah.
that's a really good streak. I think
And, hmm.
I think the 2013 players like the NIP, the NVS
Hmm.
players, the LDLC players, the Liquid players, and the
Hmm.
Fnatic players. I think these are the only ones that have gone beyond 15 trophies till date. And
Yeah.
I think Fnatic has proved that consistently throughout 2014, 13, 14, 15, and 16, they've won a lot of tournaments, not just the majors. So it was not just a fluke back then. Fnatic was the best team.
They
Uh,
were dominating the
yeah,
scene, dude. Like they were like they were something else. Like the scene haven't seen something like that. At that time, no other team was like dominating so bad. Like they were winning tournament after tournament. They were like playing every time, every map they were playing like at their best. It was like every team. It was just impossible to like beat them and win a major or something, or even a map or something against them. So
exactly.
I don't know.
So yeah, we can compare that with Ninjas in Pajamas run in
Hmm.
2012 and 2013,
Hmm.
which was 87 wins to
87
zero
maps.
losses, and which was really
Yeah.
good. Which was of course
Hmm.
beaten by Cloud9, a
Hmm.
new and upcoming team at that time, which was really surprising for NA people
Hmm.
because there was the first NA team and first team ever in the world to defeat NIP and like end the streak. But NIP hasn't had that of an effect over
Hmm.
Fnatic, because yes, NIP has won one major, but Fnatic, of course, as I said, has won three majors,
Three
and
majors. Yeah.
majors is not just a joke. It's everybody trying to prove they're the
Hmm.
best, and Fnatic was the first team to do that thrice and twice in a row. So now we
Hmm.
see Astralis doing it thrice in a row and four times in total. But back then, like
It
as I
was a
said,
pretty huge deal. Pretty big deal.
exactly. Yeah, back then. And as now people hate Astralis, back then people used to hate Fnatic because they were mostly, not cheaters, but people
Hmm.
used to call them they don't play fair. Like,
And of
for
course,
example,
Flusha was
yeah,
the main.
Flusha was a main target for everybody, and even JW, because JW
Hmm.
is a toxic player. Like, was a toxic player. He's very calm right now because I think I heard somewhere. I think it was through the
He
casters.
started meditating.
No, not
Okay.
not meditating.
We have to
The
guess.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
entire team had this is now currently going through a daily mental health session.
Yeah. Okay.
So they
So
don't tell.
basically meditating.
Yeah, so yeah, group meditating, like a team
Group
meditating.
meditating. Yeah.
Yeah, so hashtag fanatic meditating.
Yeah.
So that's why now we don't see JW and Crims, banging the table much as they used to do before, because they were used to winning so many tournaments back to back, and when they dropped off in 2016 and 17, they were just tilting off and not playing good and just blaming it on the game and
Yeah.
on the mouse and all that shit.
But still, I would never like. I wouldn't. What do you call it? I wouldn't blame JW because he was such a young like
Yeah,
player and was playing at such a like people were expecting so much from him.
yeah, exactly.
That had to get you some like pressure and all.
Right. Like, yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah,
pressure
that's a lot
on
of pressure.
Fnatic. Yeah.
That's a lot of damage. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you. So yeah, just as JW, Flusha is still one of the most hated players because he's so good that people hate to see how good he is sometimes. Like, I'm not gonna say he's a consistently good player. He's a consistently decent player, and sometimes he just makes plays that are beyond everything.
Out of this world, dude.
Exactly. Like, they don't belong here. They don't belong to be yeah, in a Fnatic versus whatever match. And another two reasons why people hate Fnatic. One was the boost, the Olaf boost in
All of us,
2013,
yeah.
which they did
But
against
I respect the fact that they just like
yeah,
they
they
call it off, right?
they
They
called it
like
off. They called
just
the
yeah,
rematch off, and they just dropped out of the
yeah,
tournament.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but
I
because they
I
knew
can
they're gonna
respect that. I
lose.
can respect that. Yeah, still.
Yeah,
Like there was no matlab, like strict. I would say like there was no guideline like exactly written like specific for that situation. But
right.
after that, we got like
Yeah, the
guidelines. So
rules would change.
thanks
Yeah,
to them.
exactly.
Thanks to them.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think before that rules were there that pixel walking is
But
not allowed, but
they were
They
not.
were overlooked.
Yeah, 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 they were overlooked. Okay,
Yeah,
they were not implemented like that strictly. I would say
yeah,
like they are now.
exactly. So as you said, you respect them dropping out of the tournament
Yeah.
because they won unfair. People hated the fact that they dropped off because they wanted to see Fnatic and LDLC in a fair match on Overpass, because Fnatic used the boost and they
Hmm.
were overpowered, like they were basically bullying LDLC in that match. people thought if this boost was not here, LDLC would have won the match, which was
Mm-hmm.
definitely going to happen. But the
Mm-hmm.
fact that they dropped off made people think that they're just dropping off because they're scared of LDLC.
No,
And
I see it as a, like a sign of sportsmanship. Like there were no like hard rules like saying that you can't do this and you can't or if there were, they were like overlooked. So I think when they were told that this is like illegal and like wrong,
hmm,
so they chose to step down and not to like
yeah, but
overuse their power. And like
no,
I think it was a like good move as from the perspective of an sportsman.
yeah, I
Like
understand what he's saying,
yeah,
but you're taking the wrong angle. You're thinking that Fnatic dropped off because
yeah.
they were told to not use the boost.
Mm-hmm.
But then doesn't that make them a kind of like scared team that, oh, without the boost we're not gonna win anyway, so I'm just gonna drop off and we're gonna
No,
let you win.
I don't think that was the like a mentality behind the
Like some
dropping.
people disagree, some people agree, and that was
Conspiracy.
exactly
Yeah, you
yeah.
can call it a conspiracy theory.
Exactly. So that's why a lot of people started hating Fnatic because
Mm-hmm.
they used pixel walking and it was just overpowered, just like Astralis is right now. But they're not using pixel walking now. So Fnatic was not the top talented
Yeah,
team.
we can't do anything about Astralis because
Yeah,
they're just playing
exactly,
textbook Counter Strike. Like
exactly.
the Counter Strike is meant to be played that way.
Yeah,
We can't shit about that, dude.
right,
They're
right,
like playing at the
right. So yeah, exactly. Just like then, Fnatic was not the top talented team; they were the top skilled team. Like they had the skill of like making these like frags happen and like taking a site and then holding a site using all the nades. And they were not aim heavy team. They were basically team play heavy team. So
Mm-hmm.
there was not an individual player who would carry a team. Like for example, Kenny S and Shocks in G2. They sometimes it in some matches it was very very visible that these two people are the only ones doing all the stuff and other people are just baiting and just giving information, passing
Mm-hmm.
on information. And that has
Mm-hmm.
never happened in Fnatic. Maybe once or twice we've seen
Yeah,
like Crims right now like having like an ADR of 100
a
plus.
god like
Yeah,
really
just
good.
it was stupid insane. And we've seen JW sometimes carry the entire team with an
Mm-hmm.
AWP. We've seen Flusha, but there's no one player that we
Mm-hmm.
know is definitely going to carry this
Yeah,
entire
there was
team.
no consistency
Exactly.
that they have.
So they're not individually skilled players. That's why they were not in the top 20. All of them
Mm-hmm.
during the first 2 years, it was just Flusha and all of Meister who were in the top. JW then entered in the top 20 ranks in 2014,
Yeah.
and then came on Crims in 2015, and that's how they slowly built their own solo gameplay up.
I think after 2016, JW and Flusha both like left for Godsend,
Yeah, they both
and
left for Godson.
they didn't win
No,
any
they
trophy.
didn't win a single
But
tournament.
okay.
They won
Then
like
probably
local LAN tournaments
yeah.
and some few online tournaments, but not
Hmm.
enough to add trophies to their.
I heard somewhere like JW was speaking like that was a period which like redefined him, like gave him like sparked the love for Counter Strike in him again. I don't know if I
Right.
remember correctly, but yeah,
Uh-huh,
I
I
think.
see. But then
And
they,
then they joined Fnatic
yeah,
again.
returned back to Fnatic and they won the
Yeah.
WESG 2017, and
Hmm. I
then
am.
a year later the IM
Wish.
Katowice. Yeah. So two tournaments in 2 years, which is not bad, I would say. But for
Hmm.
Fnatic, which was like
Yeah.
won like 19 tournaments in few, like I guess 2 years, 3 years, 19 tournaments in 3 years, which is super crazy. Even Astralis hasn't done that yet. Like Astralis is like I wouldn't say new team, but a
Hmm.
newly reborn team. So like
Yeah.
since 2017, they're winning consistently, like minor tournaments, premier tournaments, pro
Hmm.
leagues, and all the I leagues,
But
and
still, I like they lose a lot of tournaments. Like they perform really great under pressure.
yeah,
Like they all like play really well like in high value matches like in
right,
majors,
in
but
majors, yeah.
they lose quite a lot tournament.
Yeah, just like they did on Malmo. Like they were
Yeah.
overconfident that they're going to defeat Fnatic,
Hmm.
and the
And
overconfidence
they
just
got
brought them
wrecked.
down. Yeah, they just basically got wrecked. if you have watched the match, you know what we mean. Like the nuke match was completely insane. We didn't even expect them to go in double digits, Fnatic to go double digits in the map,
Mm.
and defeating them overtime, triple overtime.
Cause Nuke was and I think still is Astralis' best map.
Yeah, exactly. And
Like,
Fnatic says that they don't like nuke. They don't like to
mm,
play on nuke. They don't like to play on cobblestone. Maybe Flusha is the only one that basically
mm.
stated that he hates nuke, and like not
He
hate.
said something like
Yeah, it's
Nuke
unplayable.
and
Nuke is
plays. Yeah.
unplayable, and Cobblestone is just a overall generally bad map, which is understandable. I don't like Cobblestone much. People like
Yeah.
it a lot. I don't know why, but fine. I'm not gonna judge them. But Nuke, we all have to agree, Nuke is just a super competitive map. It's not fun at all. I don't know who
Well
enjoys
fixed.
playing at Nuke.
Well
It might just
fixed.
be Astralis. Yeah, Val, please fix, man. Please make
Well,
it fun. Just
please
put
fix.
clowns, put just
Yeah.
colors, and it's just so dull and nuclear reactive that I just think I might just blow up playing that map. Yeah, Flusha hates nuke, and Fnatic defeated
Mm.
Astralis, the best nuke team, I would say, hands down the
Mm.
best nuke team, if not one of the best. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
so
guess.
I agree.
Yeah. So defeating them was a big deal for Fnatic, but Flusha, let's talk about Flusha. We're just talking about Fnatic, but
Yeah.
Flusha individually has been one of the most reported cheaters, like alleged cheaters. Like he has been
Alleged.
using wall hacks, he's been using
Mm.
aim
I
hacks and all that
I
shit.
too believe that at some
Yeah,
point in
exactly.
his career he
Everybody,
did. Like
no, no, no,
everybody. Like some of
no.
his shots are like so like
Yeah,
so
like
fucking inhuman and like insane,
exactly.
dude. Like ah, I don't know if you could do that like without software and all.
Right. No, but no. It's I believe this guy that he hasn't, like, maybe he tried,
Mm,
hacks. Like maybe everybody in the pro scene, tried
mm,
once or twice. Let's just see what hack does and all that shit.
uh-huh,
But I
uh-huh.
don't think he has ever used it in any LAN or online tournaments or
Mm.
anything. He has this knowledge about timing. Like
Like
he
game sense,
knows, yeah, like game sense
yeah.
is a different thing, but knowing the timing of every player. Like if, as I said before, there was this Korean team, they
Mm.
use numbers to call outs, like the
To
same
call
thing
out,
that
yeah.
Navi is doing right now. They don't
Mm-hmm.
call out the
Position
locations.
itself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They just basically call out numbers or letters according to what they've decided. And Flusha does this. He calculates time about of his enemies, and that's why he gets so accurate for
Spams
punching,
and
yeah,
all
for
like yeah.
spamming, yeah, through the walls and through the smokes, and
Mm-hmm.
maybe getting some of the shots. And
Yeah.
also, I'm gonna say he used a bug, which is the smoke radar bug, which before the
Yeah.
smoke, as soon as the smoke started
The whole
fading,
Fnatic squad did, dude.
yeah, the
Yeah.
entire no, not the entire. I think JW and Flusha were the only two that were using it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
think Crims and they used it once or twice, but Flash and JW were using all the time. That's why these two are like
Okay.
alleged cheaters of Fnatic, because
Mm-hmm.
dude, how can you tell exactly where the player is as the smoke is
In
fading?
the
Like you
smoke,
don't see
yeah.
his shadow, you don't see his
Yeah.
outline, you
Yeah.
don't see anything. And we've seen
Mm-hmm.
Flusha do that a lot of times. That
Mm-hmm.
he just goes to a smoke, and he's gonna flick to the enemy
Waiting.
exactly
Yeah.
where he is and just gonna spray down, which
Yeah.
is
Okay.
impossible.
Insane.
Yeah, not insane, which is impossible without the bug.
Pretty impossible.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
impossible.
Basically godlike.
Yeah, basically godlike, exactly. So a lot of people believe that he didn't do that, but then
Hmm.
a lot of analysts and stupid people on YouTube are like, oh no, he is using the hack,
I
he is
I have
using the
seen
bug.
so many conspiracy theories
Exactly. I've
about it.
watched at least
I don't
15
know, like
videos.
I don't know what to believe, like what's
Exactly.
true.
Like
And
what's true and what's not. Yeah.
yeah,
But
I lost that.
yeah. So yeah, Flusha is alleged of cheating. Yeah, I'm gonna agree that he did use the bug, the
Hmm.
smoke bug, which is fine.
Hmm.
If the bug is there, why not use
And
it?
yeah. If something is in the game, I don't think you are responsible for
Yeah,
like using it. Yeah.
exactly. And you're not even hold accountable to report the bug.
Yeah.
Like people say, oh, then if he knew about the bug, why didn't he report
Yeah.
about the bug? Like, dude,
He's not a developer, dude.
yeah, why should he
He
care?
doesn't
If
have to do
yeah, if it
debugging for
helps
the
him,
Valve.
if it
Yeah,
helps
yeah,
him,
of
let's
course.
just yeah, exactly. And something same happened during Team Liquid. I think they
Mm-hmm.
used another boost. It was a two-man boost on A side in Overpass. A similar boost to what the Olaf boost was, but the Olaf boost was
Mm-hmm.
a three-man pixel walk boost. This was just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a scout two-man boost and then a jump shot
And jump shot.
all
Okay.
the way towards the
Did they
shot.
hit any? Like,
Yeah,
did they like
they
actually
used
get a
it in
kill?
one match against
Okay.
Fnatic as well. They used it
Oh my
against Fnatic in the next tournament
god.
itself.
Yeah.
They might have prepared the entire month. They're like, you know what? We're gonna play Overpass against Fnatic. Let's
Yeah.
find all the boost spots possible because they were the
Yeah.
first one I think to use the
Mhm.
triple boost, the four-man boost, in the T spawn.
On the like teaspoon, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
to kill the Heaven guy. I think they were the
I
first team.
think a minor team did it like a month or so before. I saw a clip like where a minor like US
Yeah, yeah,
NA minor
and
team,
NMI
yeah,
team, right,
did
right, right.
that, yeah.
I might be wrong with this, but I think
Yeah.
yeah, Liquid did use a lot of boosts. They used boosts at B side, like a three-man boost towards the what is it called?
Mhm.
Is it called Toxic? I don't know what it's called. It's uh,
I don't know
I don't
what you
know.
mean. Like,
Uh, right? Okay, never mind. You know what? Never mind.
never mind,
Yeah.
never mind.
So a lot of people used a lot of bugs, so you can't blame Flusha and Fnatic
Mhm.
for
Mhm.
using the radar hack and the Olaf boost and
Mhm.
all that shit. So yeah, okay. Another thing talking about Flusha, he went to Cloud9, and he went to Cloud9 in September of last year, which was about
Mhm.
a year ago, and he was there for about 6 months. He was
Yeah.
playing there for 6 months, and
Mhm.
he didn't win a single thing. Like I think he got second in one of the tournaments. I think he got to the group stage in the IEM Katowice 2019
Mhm.
this
Okay.
year, and he got into the group stage and they were eliminated. Um,
But the performance overall with Cloud9 was like pretty mediocre.
yeah, like it
They
wasn't.
didn't do anything
Yeah,
solid, dude.
exactly. Yeah, it
Mm.
was a very decent,
Mediocre, like
yeah,
decent.
decent play. It
Average
wasn't really
performance,
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, average performance, exactly.
Average
So
performance.
I don't know what difference Cloud9 made by taking Flusha and buying Flusha and Golden,
And
but
after that, I heard that his mother or something, his
yeah,
mother or
his
his
mother,
dad,
his
his
mother,
mother passed away,
yeah,
right?
his mother passed away. Right,
So then he
he retired.
announced retirement, and then suddenly out of nowhere, I saw this like Reddit post like Fnatic, Flusher joins back Fnatic or something. I'm like, what the fuck?
Exactly. Like
Yeah, yeah.
he said he was gonna retire. He's gonna
Hmm.
focus on family,
Yeah.
and he's
Hmm.
just he's taking a huge break. And I think by huge, I assumed he would not play for a year or 2 years maybe, and then he might just come back to Fnatic just to,
Hmm.
bring back the old team and something like that. But September of this year, exactly,
Those
taking
were just
about
fantasies.
yeah, exactly, just 6 months
They
of
had
break
no
and he's back.
statistics backing them up, but
No,
apparently
yeah.
they work.
So 6 months of break, and now he's back to Fnatic, and now he won
Yeah.
the DreamHack Malmo, and he also went
And,
crazy in the ESL
mm,
New York. I'm gonna guess.
mm,
Let me find the ESL One New York. I don't
stats,
think
yeah.
he was in the ESL One New York.
Yeah, I don't think
No,
so
he was
either.
in the yeah. He was
Mm,
added right after the ESL One New York. Yeah, it's fine,
mm.
it's fine. So yeah, still he did really good in the Malmo. They defeated Astralis, which is a big thing. They won the Malmo,
But
and
it's so crazy, dude. Like he took like 6 or 8 months of like
yeah, 6 months of
gap
break.
from
Yeah,
like pro
and
scene,
then he's back and
and
just
yeah, and
fucking
playing
nails it.
at the like such a
Such a high
top tier
level, yeah.
again. Yeah,
See, that's why he's
yeah.
mentioned as one of the most consistent players. Like he's
I think
gone.
you don't need like I don't think like you can develop this kind of thing. This is just mental toughness, I would say, and like years of
Right.
playing this
Yeah,
game,
yeah, yeah.
dude. Like
The experience,
you just yeah,
the entire experience, that just makes him be very familiar with the game.
yeah, yeah.
That even if he takes a lot, like a huge gap, he'll still come back, right
Mm,
as he was before. But I think he
yeah,
came back better than he was in Cloud9. Like he was
yeah,
doing
dude.
individual plays.
That say so, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Like I think that says with Golden as well. Golden sucked in Cloud9. Like not sucked. I don't
Mm,
wanna use the
yeah,
word, but like he was very bad as expected. I thought Golden was gonna be really good because he was really good in Fnatic. Like all the Deagle plays, like headshot on
Yeah.
headshot, like Deagle ace. I think he took one Deagle ace in Fnatic. I think in
The
IM in
only
Katowice
Deagle is I remember
was
is of
Dupree.
happy
Oh,
dude,
the
happy
happy. Right,
Deagle
right,
is
right, right, right.
the happy Deagle is dude,
Right,
right?
right, right. In Inferno. Fucking
Yeah,
hell, man. We're going to talk about NBS
yeah,
pretty soon. So, yeah, stay tuned for that.
yeah.
Yeah, so Fnatic. Yeah, Fnatic was gone in 2018 after winning the Katowice, and now they're back for winning Malmo. Flusha might just be the reason why they won the Malmo. Him, Krims. Krims was back in. I think Krims was super dull. He was like, "Oh, all my friends are gone. I'm just not gonna play for an entire year." And he just didn't play for the entire year. And now that Flusha and Golden were back, he was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna nail it, bro. Fuck Astralis, man. Fuck the nuke side." And addition of Brolin was really good because he's a young player. He's
He's
17.
been
He might.
playing like really good since he was like added to the roster.
Yeah.
I've never seen him like I've never seen like that bad of stats from him, but he always plays to the level he is like expected to. Like he
Right.
always puts the number he's expected to
Right.
put
Right.
on
Right.
scoreboard. Like the numbers are not that crazy, but
Yeah.
they are consistent to say
Right.
the least.
But I would say
And
in
yeah,
Malmo he was really
yeah,
good.
he
Like he was not
outperformed.
decent.
Yeah,
Yeah, he really outperformed himself
yeah,
throughout the entire career in Fnatic, which was
yeah.
really really good. And even JW said that this is like the young
Mm-hmm.
people that he wants the Fnatic to be in the
Mm-hmm.
hands of. So
Mm-hmm.
by that I think they mean that they're gonna bring one more young player. So I
I
hope.
don't know, dude. I would not remove anyone.
Yeah, yeah,
If
exactly.
you
The
wanna,
roster right
if you,
now.
you don't wanna remove everyone. Like the spark is back.
Yeah,
Don't mess it up.
yeah,
If you wanna add someone, add all of Mercer
yeah.
in it. Some more spice.
Yes, just
Yeah.
just bench Golden for one
Yeah.
tournament and just add all of Munster just
I,
to see how it
just to
goes.
see, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, just to
Or you
see.
can remove Roland for some time. Like you
No,
can
Brolin is
ban.
playing good. I think Brolin is playing
Like
better than
I think
Golden.
we need Golden dude. Like he's not on the like the scoreboard that much. I
Yeah,
understand, but he's
yeah.
a really
Behind the scenes, he's working really good.
yeah.
The in-game leader
He's
is
a
making the
really
calls.
experienced IGL. I would say.
Yeah,
He's been playing the game for so long.
yeah.
He has a great understanding of the game, and I would say the team will lack something if they like remove Golden.
Right.
I would not suggest that. Yeah.
All right. So we can bench Brolin for all of Meister.
So we agree to disagree.
Yep. I agree to disagree, not we.
Just as
So
always.
yeah. Fucking- okay. So yeah, talking about Flusha again, I really hope Flusha does really well throughout 2019. Like we have a lot of events. Let's just check what tournaments like we have potential for Fnatic to
So we
win.
have the Blast Pro pretty soon, I guess.
Yeah. No, let's talk about it into October.
Okay.
In October, there's DreamHack Open Rotterdam,
Okay.
and I think
Mhm.
Fnatic is not invited. I'm not sure, but they're
Oh my
definitely
god.
invited in the Star Series I League Season 8. Like they
They
and
have raised the prize pool is pretty big. I think
yeah,
half
it's
a
five
million
hundred
for
thousand. Yeah, it's $500,000. It was really
yeah.
good, man. Like for
Hmm.
a normal Premier League,
Normal
this is
tournament,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. So it's not even a major.
Because the prize pool of a major is 1 million.
Yeah,
They,
it's
like Valve can like surely increase it because they're earning a lot, but they are trying to like play it safe.
play it safe. Like yeah.
Yeah.
They want like consistent majors.
But
They want to know.
I think like for a game that is like increasing so much like competitively and like the scene is like getting bigger and bigger. I think they should like
Right.
take the first step at least, and I'm pretty sure it will be followed by other like sponsors and
Yeah,
tournament
exactly.
organizers.
Like
Yeah,
like make it 1.5 million, and
at
then
least
other
yeah,
people,
as
yeah,
the
other people
first
will
step.
add
Yeah,
up
of course.
500,000. Some people
Yeah.
depends. So yeah,
It will
DreamHack.
change a lot of things, dude. It will like start like a new chain reaction. Like
Yeah,
the
people might be back.
prize pool will get bigger. The teams will get more money. They will give more money to the players. We'll
Yeah,
see more new raw talent, like
exactly.
more
Like more
countries
pressure and more
participating.
good
Yeah,
plays.
yeah.
Like it's not just a
Bigger.
one
Yeah.
million dollar. It's one point
Hmm.
five, and it's maybe two.
Yeah. Yeah,
Depends.
maybe.
Valve,
Yeah,
please
maybe
fix.
in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Gaben, what the fuck?
okay, but why you not do this?
Yeah.
Okay, so in November there's Splash Pro series, as you said, in Copenhagen, and then it's
Mhm.
IM Beijing, which doesn't matter. There's not a lot of teams,
I
I
don't
think.
think they are invited in Blast
No,
Pro
no,
as
no.
well.
I don't. Yeah, no, 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 no. They're not
They are
invited.
not.
Not yet. Let's hope
Uh,
they do get invited after the performance. I think. Oh, that reminds me, Flusha,
yeah. Uh-huh.
the Team Fnatic, not Flusha. Fnatic are back in top five. They were
Oh,
ranked 28 before DreamHack
damn, they are
Malmo,
rank 4.
and now they're
Wow.
ranked 4. Like that's a huge bump in the ranks.
And just below, Evil Geniuses.
Yeah, like
Where the fuck is Evil Geniuses? Like, I don't know.
yeah, like they died
They
up in
lost
New
in the,
York.
like they lost the group stage, I guess.
Yeah, they lost the group stage in Malmo. Yeah.
And Liquid also lost in the group stage. Like it
Yeah,
was
the
such a
liquid. Yeah,
terrible
yeah,
group
yeah,
stage. Like
exactly.
so many upsides, dude. Like
Exactly. Like it was, this tournament was a
people
complete
lost a
upside
lot
down.
of money.
Yeah,
Let's say
bet.
that.
Yeah, yeah, GG.bet was like, dude, what the fuck is going on, man? Like all these people are betting on Evil
Yeah.
Geniuses, Astralis, and Liquid, and fucking they lose here, and we're not getting any money, man.
Yeah.
Like that was, as I said, this tournament was a complete upside down on a lot of
Yeah.
people's expectations. Like I never expected Fnatic to even go beyond quarterfinals. I never expected,
Yeah.
Vitality to go
And
beyond
not
quarterfinals.
just win, but win in such a dominating way. Like,
Exactly. Like you
yeah.
dominate Astralis. It wasn't even 2-1. It was 2-0.
Mm-hmm.
And that too in triple overtime. Like it was a tough
Mm-hmm.
match. I would say it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
one of the toughest match anyone have given Astralis. Like Astralis was sweating
yeah.
balls.
On Nuke, yeah, yeah.
Exactly
I've
on
never
Nuke.
seen like team get so close to Astralis on Nuke.
Exactly. I think the other team that was G2 that got not
Yeah,
that much.
G2 played surprisingly well.
Exactly. Like I thought they won't even reach double
For the
digits.
situation they were in, like
Exactly. Like no
new teammates,
communication, new
yeah.
team, no practice.
But yeah, they played it a lot like Pug
Yeah,
or something.
exactly. They were like, I'm just
But
gonna do individual
yeah,
play, and
it was
everybody just
on
started
point. And
individually.
we talked in the last podcast about the G2
Yeah.
and its changes. So if you don't know what we are talking about, go
Listen to the
listen to
listen to the
that.
first
Yeah,
episode and give us more
yeah.
downloads.
Shameless plugs will
Shameless
be
plug,
all
yeah,
over.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, a lot of
Don't you worry.
a lot of good tournaments in 2019, and I hope people get invited. Fnatic get invited. That's DreamHack
Mm-hmm.
Open Winter. That's ECS Season 8 finals. Wow, finals.
Finals. Yeah,
And DreamHack
of
Open
course.
Atlanta. Yes, and then in December it's Pro League Season 10 finals. I think
Mhm.
they're doing really good in the Pro League series. I'm just gonna do a little bit of check over here. Yes, they defeated
Hmm.
in North. No wait. Oh wow, I'm reading upcoming matches. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
I've been following this like tournament, so I can't.
yeah. So yeah, Pro League Season 10 Europe is going on. If you don't know,
Mhm.
go on
Mhm.
to hltv.org and just search for ESL. I think it's on the
Not
homepage.
sponsored, by the way.
Yeah, not sponsored. just
Just had to
promoting.
like
Yeah,
slide
just
in,
yeah.
slide it in. Yeah.
A small info. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Star. Why am I saying Star Ladder? Star Ladder. It's still. It's in 10 days. So
Mhm.
ESL. Pro League is going on season 10 Europe and America. I'm really
Yeah.
focusing on the Europe part because I know Americans are not gonna win it. So even I don't know why they keep doing that. Cloud9 was the only team to do that. Liquid was the second team
Mhm.
to people hoped they would win this
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
even a single tournament, which they
But they are
did.
going down, like down hell, dude. Like
Yeah, like
they're
they
going.
tried the best in the first half of 2019 and then just dropped off very drastically. Like it wasn't even a
Mhm.
roster change that just made all these
Yeah,
changes.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
they're the same
They
people,
just
like the same
started
five people.
playing bad.
Yeah, they
I
just
don't.
started being bad. Like they were, I think they just got super cocky and they were like, "Oh, we win all tournaments." Boom, gone
Yeah,
down.
yeah. When you have players like Stewie 2K and like
Yeah,
such trash talkers,
yeah,
you
yeah,
can't like help but your ego to get in your
exactly.
way. Like one day or another, it's gonna happen, dude.
I think tilt is what they got, what got them.
Yeah.
But I don't think tilt is gonna get you for like two tournaments back to back. Like New York they lost, and
Mm-hmm.
even Malmo they lost. Like not even in the quarterfinals or even semifinals. Like people expected Team Liquid being
And
the number
even
one
in the
team.
major, they like performance like there was an underwhelming performance, I would say.
Yeah, I think after major they were really good. That's why
Yeah.
they were ranked up to number one.
Mm-hmm.
And then again losing the rank to Astralis. Of course,
Yeah.
why not?
Why
And
not?
Yeah. So yeah, I think my predictions for the Pro League Season 10 finale is either it's
Here's a crazy idea.
yeah.
What Astralis should do, just as a challenge, they should for a year or two, they should like all the five players should spread out,
Yeah. Oh
go
my
to
god.
different regions,
Exactly.
make a team, and just
Exactly.
bring like we
Try
could
to
get
try to
like
yeah try to get into top
try to
10.
get new
Let's say top 20. Let's say top
yeah
20.
we
Try
should
to get into top 20. Just do that,
try
and
to
then
try to build a team
yeah,
around them and
and then
see
we'll worship you forever. Okay.
yeah. If you
Fucking
can, yeah,
monoliths.
be the like
Yeah.
top five team, fucking
Yeah.
top 20th.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
I would give
gods.
you.
Proof gods.
Yeah, your boss. Yeah.
Yeah. But no,
Because I
Salis
don't
is
think
good.
any player of like the Astralis team can play with any other team in the world.
Yeah.
Like at the level they do
Right.
with
Right. Right. Yeah. No.
this roster.
Not taking anything away from Salis. They're a really
Yeah.
good team.
Hmm.
But it's just you know what
But they
it's
rely too heavily on like each other.
yeah,
As
yeah. Like
one
Astralis
team play
without
and
Astralis
Zonic
is not Astralis. Yeah.
without Zonic Papa Zonic
Yeah.
without Papa Zonic
Papa
they are nothing.
Sonic.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. No, I think without Papa Sonic, they might play good, but not as good as they do now. But yeah, they
Yeah.
won't win three majors back to back without Sonic.
Yeah. And there's no chance, no
Exactly.
goddamn chance. Like as soon as the situation will like start to get,
Yeah.
tough a little bit, like a pressure will start to build up.
Yeah.
They are gonna like shit their pants.
Yeah. Sonic is like the pep talker of the team. Whenever they take time out, he's like, guys,
He
remember,
shouts like a
we're the
lion, dude.
best.
Like what else? He shouts so loud, man.
Yeah, we can hear it through the camera. Yeah.
He screams, man. Yeah.
So yeah, Zonic is the best coach. Astralis is the best team. Device is
Hmm.
one of the best defensive oppos.
Still
Okay,
in the
yeah, still
debate.
yes, putting a lot of words here.
Debatable.
Like yeah, one of
Yeah.
the best defensive
Just
oppos.
trying not to offend
Yeah,
anyone.
but no, I saw him use
Yeah.
AK
Yeah.
in a match against what was it again? Let me check for a second. I think in one of the matches
Yeah,
he
he like the one tap two of the guys I would say.
yeah
It was
exactly
Inferno, right?
yeah
Yeah, he had like one or two bullets left and like one tapped the both players I guess. Like he had two bullets or something left, and he one taps like both of the players. It was insane. Yeah, because like before he transitioned into an opper, he was like he was a rifler.
he was a rifler.
He
Yeah.
was practicing with the rifling, but then when there was no opper in the team and they needed an opper,
Yeah,
so he took the like
he took the
he
role.
was told to
Yeah.
to take the role.
So, so the match I was talking about was
Dupree was the
Sunday.
next option.
Dupree was it?
I
Yeah.
would have taken, Dupree would have taken Dupree.
Right.
Yeah.
I think KRB was was he the entry fragger? Was he not? I think he was a
Um,
support player, right? KRB.
he choked pretty well.
Yeah. So that's why he
I
was removed.
remember that. Yeah, that's all I remembered the team solo mid for. The way they choked it,
Um.
like yeah, liquid, just liquid beat them in that part. No one else.
So yeah, the match I was talking about, where Astral device was using AK, a lot of AK was Astralis
Yeah.
versus Envy in the upper
Okay.
brackets of the
Okay.
DreamHack Masters Malmo, and he got 24 kills with AK-47, and I think he
Damn.
barely used the op. I think he got maybe 5 kills with the op in the entire match, which
Mm-hmm.
was really surprising to see him use the AK, because they're like, we don't even need to buy the op. AK is fine to kill all these oppers. Like he was killing Nifty with just one bullet. He one tap Nifty out of nowhere, and that was really surprising to see Device play.
It
Rifle.
is a really like advantageous point if you have a like a opper who can rifle so well.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Cause a
simple.
lot of maps like cause a lot of maps like their T sites are just impossible to
Yeah,
op in. So if you have like if you can get more firepower, just like Lord hail you,
yeah.
dude. Like let's all hail Astralis, man.
So
There's
like
nothing else to do.
exactly. So yeah, okay. Coming back to Fnatic, there's a lot of potential in the current roster, and
Hmm.
I have a lot of hopes for them winning at least the Pro League, maybe Pro League. I really hope they do win the Pro League. That depends if Astralis not gonna win. There are three teams that I have a guess is might just win Pro League. It's either Vitality, because they're really powered up right now. Second one is
Mm.
Astralis, or the third one is Fnatic. I think one of these three teams might win the Pro League
Mm.
Season 10.
I don't know. I don't know if G2 will win, but I
They'll
want
go to
them to
qualifiers.
perform. Like, yeah, I want them to perform like
Yeah, better
good,
than
so they
before.
can,
Yeah,
like, yeah, build some confidence and
exactly.
like gain that experience with that new roster. Because I really think like that this roster has have some potential,
Yeah,
like some serious potential.
right.
So I want them to, like, be confident in their skills and, like,
Exactly.
yeah,
So yeah, a lot of tournaments coming up. Next week,
and a
Hypnos is
lot
on
of
vacation.
podcasts coming us.
Exactly. So yeah,
Yeah, so stay tuned.
announcement: Hypnos is going on vacation. So it's a streak of solo podcasts for me, and which is good and bad at the same time. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about
I'll be
Flusha.
back. Don't you guys worry.
Yeah, he'll be back.
Worry. Yeah, I'll be back. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't leave us. Don't leave the family, please.
Yeah.
Please.
So yeah.
We need those views.
Okay, so talking about topics that we're gonna cover in the future episodes,
Yeah.
we're gonna talk about simple. I'm gonna personally talk about Team Envious in the prime time, and
Mm.
Happy and Kenny S. And you know what? I'm gonna leave
We'll do
Kenny
it.
S. Yeah, I'm gonna
We'll
leave
do
Kenny
Kenyas
S for
together.
Hypnos. Yeah, because Hypnos is a
Yeah.
Kenny S fangirl. He's a
Kenyas.
dick
Yeah.
rider. So
Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, there's a lot of episodes coming up. So I hope you enjoy this one. I hope you enjoyed the previous one, and I hope you tune in for the future episodes.
Yeah.
And don't forget, our podcast is available on YouTube, on Spotify, and on iTunes, and soon on Google Podcasts, which nobody seems to
Yeah.
use anyway. So we're not even gonna try. So yeah, Spotify,
Okay.
iTunes, and even on our website that is gonna linked down below if you're watching it on YouTube. So yeah, thank you so much for joining in. Hypnos, any last words?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't miss me too much. Like, okay. And good luck and have fun.
Yeah, right. I'll see you later. Bye
See you
bye.
then. See you later, alligator.